Hey, how's it going, everyone? So yesterday we did note that there are two new PlayStation Store sales that went live. We didn't really cover the Mega March sale, which is probably the bigger of the two sales right off the top. Yeah, there's more deals in the Mega March sale. I do want to give you guys a quick rundown of that because the deals weren't live when we did that video yesterday, but they are live now. We'll talk about it briefly. There's a couple of other things to get to as well. Notable Preorder went live, and then World War Z is getting some content, so we'll talk that in a little bit. Take a look through some of these deals because they're quite good. More in-depth coverage is gonna happen. It's just we got a lot to go through. They're running some big deals. That indie sale is awesome, but we haven't even gotten to that yet. So yeah, sooner rather than later, we'll hit all this stuff. But right off the top, A Plague Tale Innocent, 75% off for $9.99. Now this game was a PlayStation Plus freebies, but if you didn't get it that way, it's a fantastic game. Very atmospheric, dark, narrative-driven game that I think people will really enjoy if you give it a shot. High-quality title. There's a sequel dropping this year, A Plague Tale Requiem, that I believe is coming in the summer. Don't quote me on that. It might be the fall, but should be out sooner rather than later. Also is going to be on Xbox Game Pass. Ace Combat 7 Skies Unknown Deluxe Edition is 85% off for $12.74. Excellent deal there. Ace Combat 7 is awesome. Great action flight title. Great gameplay. Soundtrack is fantastic. One of the more underrated soundtracks that you're going to find. Story isn't anything to write home about, but overall a solid game. AI, the Somnium Files, that's a story to write home about. 60% off for $16. That game is excellent. Also getting his follow-up title, AI, the Somnium Files, I believe, Nirvana Initiative. It's coming out in the summer, I think June, but high-quality, story-driven game coming from, a very talented studio there. Very good story. A little bit, not for everyone in certain elements, but I think most people are going to get a kick out of it and really enjoy it. Assassin's Creed Odyssey Gold Edition is $25. Not a bad deal there if you do want to jump into some AC. Batman Arkham Knight Premium Edition is $8. That includes the DLC as well. That's quite a good deal. The Season Pass, I should say. Sometimes you can find the Batman Arkham Trilogy for like $9, so if you don't have the other two Arkhams, wait for that to go on sale, and that's probably going to be the better buy. Borderlands 2 VR, for some reason, is $25 still. That's, like, kind of wild to me. Battlefield 2042, $35 on PS5. Yeah, not everybody's favorite game at this stage. Chorus is $26.79. Castlevania Advanced Collection seeing a discount, 25% off for $15. The Crysis games are on sale, but not deep enough discounts. They're priced separately. Crysis 2 Remastered, $18. Crysis 3, also $18. No moss on that. I would say once Crysis 2 is sub $10, I loved Crysis 2 and I would recommend that. 18 is just a bit too much there. Sub $10 and I would highly recommend it. Crysis 3 I didn't like as much as Crysis 2. Still a decent game, but again, sub 10, sub $8, around that range would be pretty good. Devil May Cry 5 Special Edition, 50% off for $19.99. This is the PS5 version, of course. Fantastic game, runs really well on PS5, has some additional content as well. Loved me DMC5, loved the soundtrack. Fast-paced action gameplay. It's a solid title. Very difficult platinum trophy if you want to get that. But yeah, $20 for that's a pretty good pickup. Dishonored 2, $15. Would like it a little bit cheaper. Would like to see a PlayStation 5 upgrade for that as well. I don't know how likely that is. But yeah, it's a great game, but 15 is a little bit pricey to me. By the way, DMC 5 is also $15 on PS4, so if you want to get that version, that's an option as well. Deathloop is $30. Nice to see that game continue to get a little bit cheaper. It's not a game that I spent too much time with, but I know a lot of people thought very highly of it. Dragon Ball FighterZ is down to $9. Dragon Quest XI-S Echoes of an Elusive Age for $26. Great JRPG there. Would recommend it. Yes, it's a little bit on the pricey side, given that the initial game came out back in, like, what, 2017? It's been quite a while, but it's a very good traditional JRPG, and I would recommend it. Builders is on sale as well. For whatever reason, DQ Builders 1 is $39, while Builders 2 is $26. Figure that one out, but yeah, there you go with that. Fallout 76, $13.19. No, you guys love you some Fallout 76. I've actually heard pretty good things about it. I haven't checked it out recently, but I have heard it's gotten a lot better, and it's like the cool thing to crap on it, but yeah, maybe I should dial back on that. Final Fantasy VII Remake is $24. The PlayStation 5 upgrade is tremendous. If you do have the PS4 version from PlayStation Plus, that's upgradable now as well, so just bear that in mind. Remake Intergrade is $39.19. Great pickup there as well. The intermission DLC is actually pretty decent. It's actually relatively lengthy as well, so Sub 40 on that, not a bad pickup if you didn't take advantage of the Plus offer. Final Fantasy Type 0 HD, $8. I mean, everybody got cracked down with that game, with buying it back when it came out in 2015 to get the Final Fantasy 15 demo. Look, I wasn't above it. I did it as well. But Type 0 is actually a pretty good game. Was it a $60 game? Absolutely not, but it's a pretty good game with a great theme song as well. Check it out. I mean, keep your expectations in line technically because it is initially a PSP game. Guilty Gear Strive, $39. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy Digital Deluxe, $35. Both those are pretty decent. Hades is down to, what is that? It's 20% off for non-Plus subscribers for $19.99. With a Plus discount, it's $18.74. So still on the price side, but that's one of those games that's going to retain its price point for a while, in my opinion, just because of how high quality of a game it is. Injustice Gods Among Us Ultimate Edition, $5. What else we got? Just Cause 4 Complete, $14. It Takes Two for $16 is actually a banger of a deal. Kingdom Come Deliverance Royal Edition for $10, that's another banger of a deal. So some pretty solid deals all around. I'm gonna go through this sale in depth. Marvel's Guardians of the Galaxy, by the way, $30, just saw that. Mass Effect Legendary Edition, $24, just saw that as well. That's a great deal for all 3 Mass Effect titles. That's not even a year old, so that's a sizable discount on that game, but I'll give the whole sale a deeper look. But the next thing we're probably going to cover is the indie sale, but always down to shake things up. We'll cover what I, think is good, and we'll go from there, but I have to give all of the 3 sales a little bit deeper look. Look, I've been busy the past couple of days just playing the hell out of a couple games, and had a couple things go down a couple days ago, so I've been a little busy, but we'll get to everything sooner rather than later. Moving on from that, a couple quick notes before we wrap this video up. The Legend of Heroes Trails from Zero, the pre-order for that is live. It's actually a deluxe edition if you buy it physically. There's the PlayStation 4 version and the PlayStation 5 version. Look, that price point's a little bit stinging. $50 for Trails from Zero. I get it, the translation for this game is a massive undertaking, but yeah, like $50 is a lot to pay for a game that was, what, a PSP title initially? Now, the deluxe edition does give you some additional content. I believe you get some in-game items, a mini art book, and things like that, so something to check out. I don't think this is going to be one with the deluxe edition that's going to appreciate greatly in price, because I believe you can still get, like, the Cold Steel 4, yeah, the Frontline edition, that's still readily available for, like, $40, so just bear that in mind. I don't think it's going to heavily appreciate, but it might, who knows? I do see this being a smaller scale release, so we'll see what happens with that. Lastly, I do want to note World War Z Horde Mode XL is in the works, and we hope to share more info soon along with the release date. In the meantime, look out for a free Aftermath DLC drop coming later this week featuring new weapons, challenges, and other fun updates. So World War Z was actually a pretty darn good cooperative title. If you got a couple friends to play the game with, it's actually pretty darn good if you can find it at a good price. Definitely don't pick it up solo. Got a couple friends that can jump in with you. You'll have a pretty good time with that, but nice to see that game continuing to get updated. But that's going to do it for me. Again, the Mega March sale rolling on right now. Some pretty good deals. By the way, Nier Replicant, $30. That's a new low for that game digitally. Highly recommend that. That's a fantastic deal for a game that has held up in price. Just saw that, but got about 10 more pages to go, so we're not going to cover everything. But Trails from Zero, the physical copy is available for pre-order. Deluxe edition, remember, if you do get it. I don't see it, again, appreciating in price greatly, but we'll see what happens with that, and World War Z getting some free DLC. That's going to do it for me. Sound off with all of your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you for watching, and goodbye. Hey guys, we hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did, make sure to hit the subscribe button, and if you're already subscribed, do us a favor and hit the bell icon. This way you'll be notified whenever we post a new video. That's the best way to keep up with all of our uploads, and we usually try to upload 2 videos a day. And with the bell icon hit, you'll be notified whenever we do upload a video. As always, thanks for watching.